Welcome back to RuneScape League's Catalyst. We've got a lot of places to go, but before we do that, we need to get prepared by getting some new equipment and such. And also, smith in it, because why not? We got the bars, might as well use them. There's a league task for 10 points. Smith 10 of any metal, weapon, or armor piece. There's another one at 25 of anything, so I guess we'll continue in that direction here. Definitely going to be smithing plenty of things. It's very, very doable. If we really want to cheese these Smith X items tasks, we could just make things that only take 1 bar. Like boots and gloves and such. Or gauntlets, technically. We're also making these specific items for a specific purpose here. Another task. A full set of iron. Personally smithed. That's got us all the way to 20 smithing, which is perfect. So now we can do steel stuff. Equip a full helm, plate body, plate legs, kite shield, boots and gloves. That should in theory be a task here. Nope. There you go. Plus 10 points. Equip a full set of iron armor without any upgrades. Very specific. Very cool. And now, I suppose we'll just go make some steel stuff. Make just the full steel. Same as this. I think that is 20 defense. Yep. Can't even wield that yet. But we will get to that point here. As far as weapons are concerned, we've got a different source for that, which should be pretty good. I'm just gonna smith up some steel. Rounding things out with a whole bunch of bronze gauntlets, because they're really quick. There is 30 points for the 25 pieces. Another task at 50 smithed items, but we'll worry about that later. For now, we are going to go get a different piece of equipment. Specifically, a necklace. Specifically, the Ghost Speak necklace. Because we need to be able to talk to ghosts for one of the things I want to do. Kind of trying to save questing for later. Maybe when we get to the 8 times experience. And then we can get that. Did we already do the Ghost Ahoy? Or Ghost something? Here. Quest symbol. It's for the free-to-play quest here. Restless Ghost is already done. Okay. We just need to go and claim the Ghost Speak amulet. Having a handful of quests automatically done is definitely something here. It's like Plague City and things required for that, which is like Waterfall, Underground Pass, Within the Light. Let's get the actual exact quests we have that were auto-completed. Within the Light, Waterfall, Underground Pass, Stolen Hearts, Sheep Shearer mini quest we did. We don't need to do Sheep Herder, so that's great. Roaming Elves, Restless Ghost, Regicide, Plague's End, Plague City, Necromancy we did, Map 1 and 2, Making History. Really? Draw, yep. Killy Row we did, Jack of Spades for Menaphos, Diamond in the Rough for Menaphos, we did Cook's Assistant. Catapult Construction is already done, that's important for a different thing. We did the Blood Pact, we had Biohazard, Big Chumpy Bird Hunting. Okay. Fascinating. Anyways, just need to grab a Ghost Speak amulet here. That should be easy enough. Plus amulet, free amulet. That is a area task, I guess. That's good. Okay. Now, it's time to go to more places. Still have quite a few places over on the western side of things to go to. We're just gonna skip some of them and head further west than you could imagine. We're going the Elven Lands. Should probably get some food or something. This isn't even where I wanted to teleport to. Wait, Witch's house? Not right now. I'm gonna go to Port Sarum. Don't have instant teleports yet because we don't have Viswax, but It's still pretty convenient. We have the magic level to teleport to some places. We have to buy some runes or something. So many things to think about. Where we need to be. Talk to Goodrick. He gives us some stuff. We can travel to Ashdale. Michelle Ashdale. Anything for me? Claim some stuff. Pathfinder. Do I actually need a Pathfinder? What was that? 11 things in the inventory? Oh boy. Actually, these even worth not much. Claim some more things. Pathfinder. What's boots, cape, amulet, ring? I guess the amulet and ring or something. And some other weapons here. Probably have some special attacks or something. Nice back, quick bow, blade. Where are these ring and amulet, I guess? There's actually something here. One of my bronze gauntlets. I requested so many inventory spaces. Weird stuff. Anyways, travel to Ashdale. Because there should be another lodestone here. Or something like that. I don't think this keen blade is a good blade by any means, but it's something. Thinks we're in Asgarnia, which is fascinating. Something here. We have too many items. Well, that's alright. Okay. One of these should have a special attack. Where's regular special attack at? It's in here somewhere. Artillery, adrenaline. Plus 30, unlock all the free-to-play lodestones. There we go. Don't think about Ashdale too much. That's technically free-to-play, I guess. 30 points. Oh boy. Okay. Next, let's go to Cramj, I guess. I guess we go to, if we go to Ardoin, we can go easily get some more like, cakes or something. That should work. Quick bow, mind spike. More different kinds of low-level weapons here. Not really something we're too concerned with. Where is special attacks? Adrenaline. Like a special attack button or something. I'm gonna track this farmer. I'll worry about that later. For now, I'm gonna go get some cake. Could be good for food. Thieving away when the guards aren't trying to stop us. Got a few combat levels from fighting the guards. That's also something. Just trying to steal some cakes to get to 500 total level. 30 points. What a milestone. How neat. Okay. And grab some more cake. Got a lot of non-cake stuff here too, which is unfortunate. Special attack is over here in the Constitution abilities. 30 points. Perform a special attack. There you go. You can also drop some cake slices. I think we might need bread for later thing if we're doing that. For now, I just want some cake. I mean, this is probably enough cake. Also got a nature rune. Buried a couple bones. Lots of stuff happening out here. Anyways, we can also equip the rest of this armor here for the full steel, which apparently didn't need the kite shield. Sure. Well, we have it. Full steel. And that is pretty good. As good as we can have right now, I suppose. Anyways, let's go. Store most of this in the bank for now. Bring some things for doing some things, but for the most part, it's time to head out. Specifically, out and about. We're going, like we said, to the Elven Lands. Gonna take a charter ship there. I suppose we first need to take the regular ship over to Brimhaven. Well, that's fine too. Command gel, 3 coins, it's fine. Yep. We have 253,000 coins. Mostly from our activities over in Maze Caravan for the quest points and everything. That's alright. Charter a ship to Port Tyrus. 3,200 gold. Yep, it's fine. This is exactly where we want to be. Here we are in the Ovenlands. Charter ship from Port Tyrus. Slightly expensive to go there and then back. 10 points though. And now we actually need to go back to Port Tyrus, unfortunately. I mean, technically we don't need to. We can get there from another way, but still. But still. Okay. Evanlands, turn win. Got some 10-point tasks that we can do. Let us get some stuff. We'll also get some stuff while we're here. At the Tyrus camp. Just a log for... well, we're gonna need 2 logs. I guess cooking a rabbit in anywhere would also count. That's counting towards the chop 200 trees task too. That'll happen eventually, while we're training. Unless we do other training methods that don't count as trees, but that's fine. Here's our weapons that we're going to be mostly using here. Halberds. They're pretty good. Get a steel halberd, black halberd, mithril halberd, ebon halberd, and a rune halberd. Dragon halberd, more expensive, much later. That's alright. Halberds are going to be very nice in the future. A few things we need to do out here. Do I have the agility level to technically get through here? I guess. Yeah, I could see that. Attempt to pass a leaf trap. If we pass the leaf trap without having to go through any of the forests... There's forests to the other spots here, like Banky and Letya. Would it be possible to get there without crossing the forest parts? An interesting notion. It's an easy task that's available. Proofiness lodestone, Turnman lodestone. Let's see if we can even get to Letya here. I think the key to our success may lie through the Arendar Pass area. Just go straight to Proofiness. But while we're here in Ardoin, let's pull the lever to the Deep Wilderness for 10 points. And then head straight back. I don't think we could defeat the Chaos Elemental in full steel here. High-level monsters and bossing is definitely later. Also stopping off at the Gnome Stronghold to do a few things here, since we're in the area. There's 10 points for completing a lap of the Gnome Stronghold Agility course. Here is chopping an oak tree. Well, that's 10 points. You can also mix a fruit punch, pineapple punch, for 10 points. And a bit of cooking experience, because why not? And lastly, while we're here, let's switch back to Sears Village, which is not really where we are. We can go down into Brimsdale's area here and teleport to the Essence Mine for 10 points. Now we're going to get to Arendar and Prifdis. Alright, one more sidetrack. Eagle's Peak Lodestone. Now we're leaving. Made it to Prifdis. Just had to walk through the Arendar Pass, that was fine. 10 points for activating the lodestone here. That's pretty good. Use some regular logs on the Everlasting Bonfire. That is 10 points. And we've got both the burn 200 logs and burn 1,000 logs tasks incrementing at the same time here, which is odd. Climb up the Tower of Voices here. That's 10 points. So we're just showing up here. We get 30 points basically. So that's pretty good. And now it's a matter of actually getting out of Prifdis. The paths should work here. Allow us to avoid the dense forest. The question just becomes, can we actually navigate the other obstacles without 56 agility? Because we got the leaf traps. That's the attempt to pass a leaf trap. We've got the stick traps, which I'm sure is going to go great. I can't get smacked in the face by those at all. And there's the tripwires, which you can pass even when failing, so at least counts for something. But at least we have the Prifness lodestone, so we can get back over here if this doesn't work out. We need to go around in order to get to spots that don't have the dense forest. This could really be solved by just quickly getting some agility levels. But also, why would we do that? Let's see if we can pass here. The lodestone is on the outer ring here. Pass the sticks. Stab in the face. Not exactly shocked. Yeah. 2 attempts. I'll take it. Okay. That gets to here, which is pretty good. Here's the Turn lodestone. That is amazing. 10 points. Carry on. There's a rabbit over here. Should cook that rabbit. That's one of the tasks. It's even right here on the list. Rabbit. Get some XP for that too. Raw rabbit. Light a fire. That's gonna count for the lighting some fires task. And use it on the fire. We burned it. Nailed it. What are we, 17 cooking? I think we could do decently. Just raw meat on an open fire. There you go. That's 10 points. It's also technically food, which is also worth something. Okay. Here's the leaves. It says attempt to pass leaves. We attempted, we succeeded, we got 10 points. Okay. So from here, access to Letya is a guarantee. You get shot a whole bunch of times? You betcha. Ow. Attempt to pass the poison bolt trap. That was a area task. And now we're in Letya. Gonna need to use up some prayer here to recharge prayer points. Just needs to be any amount, so 1's fine. Okay. Bank, prayer. They're pretty much good over here. Especially in, like, Prifness, there's not a huge amount of stuff we can do right now. 10 points. Because of all the level requirements. I think Coding's shop has various trees we could purchase, which could be valuable, useful for farming later. Not to that point yet, though. So recharge some prayer. And get those 10 points too. Fantastic. In terms of medium tasks around, we have fairy rings, teleport crystals, task sets. Yep. Now let's go to the complete other side of the world. If we want to get to Mauritania, we don't need to do Priest in Peril. We just need to walk through here, fight this ghoul. It's only level 33. We're level 39. Whatever that's worth. Now we're 21 combats. Oh well. Pass through the holy barrier. Wow. Proceed. And that is pass through the holy barrier. Plus 10 points. You know what? There's quite a few things we can do out here in Mauritania. Even though it's really not showing too many of them. Some of them we technically can't do, I guess, but still. It's trying its best. Let's just go do Barrows and the task sets. I can't really do that right now. We'll fight this bat instead. Here in the Slayer Tower. That is 10 points. Kill anything in the Slayer Tower. You would think that would mean like a Slayer monster, like the Crawling Hands or the Banshees or something. Nope. It can just be a bat that's in there. That's fine. Could craft a Snell. That could be fun. Do we need to talk to somebody to get in here or whatever. Life points are boosted, I guess technically. We do have the relic. Not the League relic, the Archaeology relic for plus points. There's a snail. He's on the other side of the foliage here. Let's go for this side snail. Next snail. This snail. Got a snail. That's 10 points. Look at that. Okay. A whole bunch of different crafting stuff there too. That's fun. Now we're getting some more stuff in this area kind of tasks. Defeat a werewolf. How strong are the werewolves? Not really. Well, a lot of work too. We can definitely fight some stuff. We're definitely getting kind of up there. And honestly, the plus 20% base accuracy really does help quite a bit too. Would have been 23% accurate. We got to there instead. There is 10 points for defeating a werewolf. Now we could get the bronze trophy at the end. Lovely. Amazing. Okay. So yeah, that basically we were twice as strong as we would have been realistically here. So that's something. Deposit. We should go fight these. How strong are feral vampires? Let's go take a look. How realistic would that be for us right now? Those are tasked to fight 5 feral vampires. We can always go back to the bank. Get 10 points from lodestone. It's a possibility. Leeches are level 58. We're level 40. Realistically, we're really getting carried by the plus 20%. So we can find some feral vampires in here. They're level 61. Okay. We definitely switch our attacks options to attack the first bit. I mean, again, we're doing like twice as much damage as we normally would. Because of the plus 20%. 5 of these are definitely possible. It'll take a little bit. Also gonna get us a little bit of experience. That's also something. 22. Strength defense. We even knock him. Stun him. Walk back a little bit. That's super necessary. Yeah, this is entirely doable here. And then after this, we're gonna head towards Port Phaspidus. And that's gonna require a little bit of something else here. You can attack by 2 at the same time. Less ideal. We'd avoid using food too. Okay. We'd always run back to the bank. Damn. 5 of these guys. We're at almost 3 done. We can kind of safe spot them, but then we also kind of can't because then other ones attack us instead. Get in line. Okay. 2 more. We can have to eat some cakes. You need to eat cake while we fight vampires. Now our blood will be even sweeter for them. Enjoy! Enjoy. Okay. Want some vampire dust? Do we need any vampire dust? Questionable. Not being able to click normally is going to be a problem here. We can fix that. Okay. We can probably fight some other stuff here too, easily enough. Bossing, still, no, probably don't try to do that. Well, there is 10 points for fighting the vampires. And a whole pile of random stuff. And a Meritil. That is 4 out of 5 herbs. Just need to find 1 more herb and we'll get that task done. And how much our strength is reduced here, my goodness. That's alright. We do need a bank anyways, if we're going to be getting into Port Phaspidus. We're going to need some ecto tokens. Buy some pots and buckets for the general store. Get our bones out that we've been collecting. Kind of need those for sacrificing to an altar, but we can always get more. It's fine. Shouldn't be too much more combat out this direction. So we'll put that away. We need the Ghost Speak Amulet. Okay. Well, that should be good. Got some big bones here, too. They are all good bones. 7. Some extra ecto tokens for stuff. Not doing Ghost Ahoy just yet. That's alright. I actually don't need pots and buckets here anymore. Pots are free when you grind the bones, buckets are free when you pick up the slime. Ain't that something? What's also something is the fact that we have a new relic ready. So let's do that. Tier 3. Teleportation options. We've got Fairy's Flight. Perfect support for avid farmers. Teleport to fairy rings, spirit trees, and farming patches. Auto completes Tree Gnome Village. And then we've got not choosing this because we don't really need to go to farming patches when we can just instantly grow everything instantly whenever we get to one. And then spirit trees and fairy rings, especially later, that's just kind of irrelevant. Then we have Void Walker. Gives a Abyssal Conduit. Use unlimited jewelry teleports for a whole bunch of teleports. Another thing that we could pretty much just make later. And jewelry teleports, again, just kind of doable. And so we're going to pick the Assassin's Insight. Teleports to all major Slayer targets. No monsters are safe. Teleport to any Slayer Master and a range of Slayer dungeons and monsters. Some of which do have locked requirements behind quests and stuff. But pretty much everywhere for Slayer and stuff. And it's not going to be irrelevant later because of some of the more convenient teleports. Also get all movement abilities reduced to 4.8 seconds and dive unlocked. So we're really going to be able to move around. We'll take Assassin's Insight. Okay. We'll just look at all the available teleports here too. Because there's a lot of them. And more that we can unlock later. If we feel like it. There we go. Power wells up within us. Yeah, there we go. Teleport. Skull of Slaying. Go to Turiel, Banaka, Mashina, Jacqueline. Other ones we can't get to because quest requirements. Morvan, Lanikia, Mandrith. Ancient Cavern, needs Barbarian Training. Go to the Ascension Dungeon, Asgarnian, Ice Dungeon. Brimhaven, Burthorpe, Fremnik, Grotworm, Jadinko, Lost Grove, Swamp Caves, Santistan Cathedral, Santistan Asylum, Waterbirth Island, Arids, Edemus, Ripper Demons, Venomous Dinosaurs. Lots of stuff in Anachronia too, so that's some pretty good stuff. A fun thing to have. We can wear it in our pockets for teleportation. Let's get these prayer XP here and claim our tokens. 35 extra tokens. Beautiful. 16 prayer. That's some stuff. One of these. And 10 points. Activate superhuman or ultimate strength and improved or incredible reflexes at the same time. It's like 16 prayer. Pay 2 to go through the Western Gate of Port Phasminus. That's 10 points. We can see the last easy task on the list here. Visit Dragontooth Island by boat. I think this is free now. Changes and such. There you go. Let's travel by boat. I'm gonna do a few things over here on Dragontooth Island later. But for right now, we're just getting 10 points. Okay. Now we are way over here. Not too much further we could even go out this direction. Like Anachronia, up this way we already went to. There's also the Ark, which is not really on the screen here, on the map. There's not really any other tasks in the Ark either, as far as I could see, so that's also something. At any rate, That is over here. Let's go to a few other places we haven't been to, specifically. We can kind of tell the places that we haven't really messed with, just based on the lodestones we haven't gotten to yet. We did go through Catherby, really shitting on that lodestone, and Sears. Go get those two, see if there's any other tasks we want to do along the way. And then we'll head south. Oh, while we're here in Catherby, how about we go and get some farming XP with all these seeds we purchased earlier. See how much XP this is going to be. Should be at least something. In terms of seeds that we don't have a lot. We just get these ones that we purchased from a shop. Auto, ultra compost. There's the corn. There's a level. Harvest it. There's some more. We could go and do like the beehives with the woad and everything, but realistically this is just kind of quicker. I don't think that'd be instant. It's kind of a farming thing. Maybe. I don't know if we're gonna get the 100 stuff here, because that's just one plant is one plant. It's planting seeds 100 times, not plant 100 seeds. A little 30 though. It's definitely pretty good. You get bonus instantly planted. Now this is just sweet corn. There's definitely better things, like the fact we just got strawberry right there. Realistically, we just switched to strawberry now. I'm not too worried about getting all the sweet corn seeds used. We're kind of past that at this point. 1700 XP for doing some strawberries. Not bad. There's some ranar we could plant if we had any herb seeds. Definitely gonna be nice getting some herb seeds. Plant them, do the tasks for harvesting amounts of plants and then cleaning them. Assuming they're not already cleaned. It just kind of notes it. I wouldn't think it would clean it too. Let's plant things 20 times, so that's something. Now we're level 36. Definitely getting some level ups here. That's something. Yeah. If we really wanted more experience, we could go get, I mean, do we have the level for it? Curry or something? The saplings from Coney. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this up. I don't imagine this is gonna get us to 50 or anything. Just a good start. Oh no. 38. Do toad flanks. Again, when we find some herb seeds. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to Doyne and head south. Properly. 25 combats over here at the battle here. Well, that's enough to wield the Black Halberd. Is that strong enough to take on the tortoise with riders? Looks like probably. 57% hit. Not taking much damage at all. Seems pretty good to me. There you go. Defeat a tortoise with riders. We need to defeat the riders too? Nope. Goodbye. And we're out of here. Heading on south. Not really too much we can really do down here currently. Fire Giant is elsewhere. And then we're getting closer towards Yanil. I think it would say some stuff about Yanil. Dueling Ring. Could almost make. Do a quest. Do some hunter. Eagle's Peak stuff. There's a fairy ring. Don't have those yet either. Alright. We'll get the lodestones here though. So why not? Yanil lodestone. There you go. Could go get some hunter supplies. Would be a reasonable thing to do. Go down and catch a Crimson Swift, perhaps. That's an option. I have to look into all the hunter tasks that we need to do. There's definitely a couple. There is a area. Same there. Get a noose wand, butterfly net, butterfly jar, a couple bird snares, box traps, decent stick, thermal spikes, torches, rabbit snares. Probably not. That's alright. Let's go for this Crimson Swift, since we're down here. Bird. Got it. For 10 points. And a hunter level, which is also something. Worried about that? Not as much. Definitely gonna need to do some hunter at some point here. Gonna need to do all the skills at some point here. That's alright. In terms of other things to do down this direction, not too much. Let's pop down over towards Ooglag. Just get the lodestone here. And then we'll head back north, I suppose. Lodestone. There you go. I think we can even, not even have to do a different kind of teleport to go back up north. We can just go in here, teleport with this to the Fremnick's Lair dungeon. And it puts us outside the dungeon. That's alright. 5 Hunter. Peril's Device Mountain. There's definitely a lot of quests we don't need to do. Some of them are tasks, some of them are useful for experience and unlocks and stuff. And some of them are not super worth worrying about. Don't think the Questcape is really in the cards here. Well, that's okay. There is the lodestone here. Next up, you go defeat a rock crab. They're just right up here. Crabbing it up. Let's fight one rock here. Should be alright. Oh, 47. Yeah, a lot of health. Once again, our combat damage is being basically doubled due to the bonus 20%. Really can't complain. Damage. Just keep on adding the abilities as they show up to the revolution bar. It's definitely not the best way of doing things, obviously. We'll worry about that later. Once we kill this rock crab. And a lot after that, honestly. We could also try to go feed a troll. Just down here in this cave. See if that counts as the Fremnick province, I guess. Depends what counts as what. Other trolls in the Fremnick province? That's a different question. 10 points. Need some oysters? Not really. Did take a little bit of damage from all that. Heal that back up. With some regenerate. Trolls level 75. Okay. Can we get you stuck somewhere? Back up? Yep, there we go. Halberds. They have halberd range. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna be able to move them for that. That's alright. Cheesing it. Just like any other combat style having further range. Just depends where they can get stuck. What you're fighting. Although this, by the looks of things, I think we're in Lumbridge, so this very well might not count as the Fremnick province. Might have to be an above ground troll. I suppose we will find out. On the plus side, I'm gonna get some combat XP for all this effort. That's also something. Keep working our way towards higher level stuff here. Or train combat in other ways. Or just wait for later. It's gonna be even easier. There's an order to things. We've got options. Yep. That did not count as... No, it did. 10 points. You just had to get through all the level ups first. There's a Limport seed. Take that. These big bones. Yoink. That could be some very quick Limports. So that's fun. What else can we do out here? Fremnik mainland. There's a medium task for defeating a Dagonoth. So we can maybe do that. Travel to the Mammoth Iceberg. We just need to transport ourselves there. Travel Iceberg, travel Mammoths. It's just right here. Travel Mammoth Iceberg? Yeah. Medium task. Okay. Get me out of here. Don't need to fight any mammoths right now. My goodness. Well, let's take some free 30 points. It's not terrible. Defeat any of the Dagonoth kings. Yeah, maybe not. But defeat one Dagonoth? Perhaps. Might need to pay to take the boat over to Waterbirth Island. I don't think we've completed Fremnik Isles here. There's a penguin. We need to talk to Larry first about that. Why should I spy on a penguin? Oh, because free experience, that's why. Grumble, grumble. Lighthouse, that would require at least starting Horror from the Deep. Dagonoth Kings are obviously more difficult. Get over to Kingdom, get some stuff from there. We got options. I'm not taking you there. Come on. I guess we actually need to do the Furniture Trials. Can I come? I guess. Pay 1,000 coins. Perfect. Just need to go through the dialogue first. What? Here, Waterford Island. Can I come? 1,000? Yes. Just more convenient once you're actually in there. Alright. I'm gonna go try to fight a Dagonoth. We will see how that goes. Just pop down into this cave. Let's see what level they are. They're level 78. Only have 2,800 health. Once again, we're getting double damage. It's pretty great. Okay. And we have cake, so honestly, it is all good out here. Okay. Dagonoth down for 30 points. Ain't that something? Okay. These combat successes have given me some confidence. Head back to the wilderness and fight a black unicorn. Should definitely be easier than that. The basically double damage is pretty great. Those are definitely some 30-point tasks there. My goodness. And that is a wilderness area task. Supporting here. I think the unicorn has more health. It's magic based. It's got less damage, less defense, I guess. It's kind of doing some damage. Ow. There is level 29 Constitution. And 10 points. Still don't want to fight the Chaos Elemental. That seems like a mistake. What about these strange switches? Yeah, no. That area is just completely covered in the new undead that's around 403. So, I'm not gonna do that. We're going a little bit further here, though. We can start some dungeoneering. There's a ring. Open party interface. It's up here now. Form party. Go into dungeon. First floor. Complexity 1. And do we have the map in here at all? We put on a weapon? It's not giving us very good options here. Definitely worth it to get a little bit higher level before messing with dungeoneering for the most part. I'm gonna do one frozen floor here though, I guess. That's alright. Grab some food. Probably do some food over on the table also. Boy, that's a lot of Heim crabs. That might not really be what we're looking for, but sure. It's complexity 1 floor, I guess. Da-da-da. Another one. Possibly turn off open loot interface on one item. It's a single item, I just want to pick up the item, really. And I think we still have the option for right click, don't open interface, something something. Yeah, there's more like dust skills and stuff here instead. Better, I guess. Okay. Rectangle, go open that. At least we start with all the combat styles, so whatever we get in here is not going to be a problem. For one frozen floor. Unfortunately, the dungeoneering tokens are not boosted at all. You get the base tokens based on the base experience instead of the boosted amount. That's not ideal. Okay. Let's take on the boss here. Of course, we'd switch directly to style we picked here. And air blast. Pick up the everything. Doable. Definitely doable. We can stop from moving. That's fine. Switch to range. Technically, range and magic are stronger than our melee currently. That's something. Ultimate ability! Yeah. Just to get dive on the bar here. Defeat for one. There's a book, that's why not. Enter the dungeon. Proceed. Yes, I'm gonna ask again. Left to the next floor. Skip. Leave. Yes. 10 points. Oh boy. Okay. We also didn't die, which is another achievement. Level 5 dungeoneering, got to level 6. Alright. In general, that is a lot of different places. There's something we can immediately do. There's just still so many tasks. We got all the loadsons, I think, besides Fort 403, Desert Treasure, Lunar Isle. So, we're getting there on the do all that. There's definitely still requirements for some things. There's also some requirements for various easy tasks here, if you want to try to just do all those. Some, a lot less easy, which is weird. Furnace. Need to make a steel. Make one steel. 10 points. Oh boy. And deposit it. And there we go. Still definitely some stuff we could do, especially with our relics. Do more farming, get that at a higher level, get some seeds. Go do some mining, some smithing, some crafting. Smith some stuff for stuff like fletching, wearing stuff, getting combat levels, rune crafting, construction. Lots of things we could do. But for the most part, we just need to keep going around. Do some fishing, make some potions, clean some herbs, do some farming, do some mining, find some ashes, bring some bones, do some slayer, make some armor, clue scrolls, iron crossbow, buried dragon bones, equip a mystic staff. Plenty of things still to do. Next time, goodbye.